Hello, here's a question I'd like to tackle. Solve the equation sine theta at 4 sine theta cosine theta equal to 0 in the interval theta lying between 0 and 360 degrees. So I'll go through a few of the steps and then I'll continue on the next video with the following steps. So the first step is this equation looks fairly complicated. So one way to make something simpler is to factorize it, and that's what we'll do. So we can factorize this as sine theta, which is common to both parts. And in brackets we have 1 add 4 cosine theta. And this is all equal to 0. Now, if sine theta times what we have in brackets is equal to 0, either sine theta is equal to 0 or 1 add 4 cosine theta is equal to 0. Now, if this is equal to 0, this implies that cosine theta is equal to minus a quarter. And we know this is equal to 0. So if we look at just sine theta, what we need to do is sketch a graph and see where the sine wave cuts the horizontal axis or axis for theta, and we'll be able to identify where sine theta is equal to 0. So quick sketch. We start here. This is origin. This is f of theta, and this is equal to sine theta. And if we just sketch out. So here we start at 0, we have 180 at this point, and this goes to 360 degrees. So we can see for sine theta equal to 0, we have theta is at 180 degrees and 360 degrees. So this is the first part, call this part 1. Just to recap what we've done, we've noticed that we have a complicated left-hand side of this equation, and we can also see that we can factorize this. And now we have a product of sine theta and what we have in the brackets. Now if sine theta times what we have in the brackets is equal to 0, then this at some point must be equal to 0. This could be 0, or sine theta could be 0, because if this is 0, then this times this will give us 0. If this is 0 in the brackets, then this times sine theta will give us 0. With that, we can plot the graph and see where we have the zeros in the sine wave. And that's where it cuts the axis for theta at 180 degrees and 360 degrees. So for sine theta, these are our two solutions. I'll see you in the next part of the video where I'll be talking about the principal solution and the secondary solution. Bye for now.